They made her mad. Because yeah, they made her mad. It was fucking funny. I've never seen a dog do that with her. She wanted that tick. I'm sitting there and my blue dog walks up and he's going, I look over and he's got a tick on his tongue. How the hell do I get that off? That dog would, I could get him out of the truck, and because it'd be somewhere that he couldn't go, like I would have court or something, and it'd be too hot for him to sit in the truck. And like one time I had court up in Carthage, and he stayed hid till we got up there by the exit. I felt something, and like the truck move, and it's like he had jumped up on the toolbox. You motherfucker. I had got him out 6 times that morning. Because you'd get, have to turn. And when you'd slow down to make that turn, he'd bail in. And, because he went with me everywhere. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but what do you think? You think we're going down as a people? I mean, really, our actions towards one another. I mean, are they getting better? Are they getting worse? I don't know, because I'm not out there. I got a mosquito, damn mother. I hate mosquitoes. That's the only reason why I think I'm going to break down and clean the back of my truck out. That'd put a stop to that. Probably breeding them. That's self-inflicted, you know what I mean? There's no sense in that. Thank God, because of the closeness, you know. And the hints I got along through life. Didn't make sense at the time, makes sense all now. Do the what? What's a thug shake? Thug shake. What's a thug shake? What's a thug? What does a thug do? Shake, rattle, and roll. I don't like that view. Do you know sitting like this is as comfortable as sitting in a recliner? Is even more comfortable. Sitting between the seats like this. Try it if you got a double cup truck. It's awesome. Take your lunch break, sit back like this. Man, fuck yeah, stretch your legs out and drink your coffee. New trend. It's called the relaxing state of mind. Relaxation state of mind. You know, the mind. In the mind. Shake, rattle, and roll. Do the thug shake. Do the thug shake, 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 shake. I'll have to make you. I'll make you a short with the thug shake, okay? There'll be something on thug shake, I promise. If there's anything you want to look up, something pops up for it. Babadook. I love that when I found that one. And that's what's crazy, because I seen that, and you know, that's what I'm saying. God shows you things, you know, you need to see, you know, and like I said, life's like a puzzle. You got to put it together yourself, figure it out yourself. And once you figure it out, it's like, okay, you want to share that knowledge. Because I came on here so fucking mad, and you know what, I'm finally about through my rant. Now it's like, it's really sadness for these people, you know, I mean, I'm really sad, and hopefully they wake up in time, hopefully they change. And even though God says that he's turned his back, you know, it's worth a shot, right? Doing the right thing, just doing the right thing. What a wonderful world that would be if we could all just agree on that. We need God in this country. We need God. We don't need gods. We don't need all this hocus pocus witchcraft bullshit, you know. But I don't see them parading around anymore. Not on my YouTube. I don't see it. Yeah, but everything, you know, is pretty much stays hidden for me. I don't know how they've hid everything they've said about me and all the probably the slander they have done. And I don't, you know, I thank God for that. It's like I said, though, it's a certain type. Most people actually like me. I'm a likable type. You know, even the ritzy, you know. One of them sits down and talks to me, they get a kick out of me. I'm usually a handful, and I had stories. This him, and all this is serious stuff. God, this world, our country, our people, our children, they are very important. God is the most important thing. Then, you know, because without God, we have nothing. Then our children, then our spouse, then our children. Or spouse and children go together, you know what I mean? They should need to be one above or below each other. And communication is key. Seeing the streets places is like very saddening. It breaks your heart to see it. I mean, what do these people really do? You know, and then they want to say drugs when they brought them all in to do that to the people. It's intentional. Crazy, crazy for feeling so away. Crazy, crazy for feeling like I could slap your head off. Crazy, crazy for sniffing the glue. Crazy. Crazy, I mean crazy. She's crazy as hell. Crazy. That'll be stuck in my head all day long now. Crazy. I got one doggy, and she is a I like to refer to her as my little chupacabra. My little chupacabra. My little Heidi-ho chupacabra. Because she's not a Doberman, but she's not a Greyhound. She's not a Weimaraner, and she's a mixture of, I think, the three. And she is very beautiful. Very sweet. Very full of attitude when she wants to be, but when not, very good. It's just funny, she gets hyped up every once in a while, and it's hilarious to watch. Because there's not really room to turn around in here, but every once in a while she'll get a little spin about her. It's fucking funny, because there's not room. She's so sweet. God picked her out for me. You know how I know that? Something told me, go get your dog. I was like, man. So I was sitting there, you know, my daughter had a dog, and I said, let's go to the Humane Society. Let's just go look. See, we got another peer right here, you know. They stop and pee here all the time. They just pee. That's what I'm saying. You know, I wouldn't just say, you know, don't bring your kids here. No, it's nasty. But anyways, I forgot what I was saying. Because of that. Yeah. Yeah, she's a good mixture. Very loud. Man, she's got a loud bark. But it just bounces off this cab. You know, when she sees other dogs, she just... And these other dogs don't... No dog... Well, a couple of them acts just like her. But just a couple. Most of them just look at her like... Yesterday, she scared the shit out of this little dog. Well, it wasn't a little dog. It was a big dog. And it didn't look like a dog that should be scared of another dog. It looked like it had tiger stripes on it. You know, like a brindle of some sort. Like stripes. I've seen a few of them dogs. He all whimpered down and stuck his tail between his legs. I'm like, shut up, hey. Instead of her. She's so sweet. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. But yeah, as soon as I got her, I went to Eureka Springs, and there was a statue of dogs just like her. But you know what? There's more to that story. Eureka Springs, there's more to the story of that town. They just... I know there is. There's more to a lot of stories. Mainly where I just came from. I mean, it's fucking known. And then all these documents disappear and shit. And they fucking snaky motherfuckers. And I do mean literally snake. Oh, I get it now. I get it. I get it. Ooh la la dee day. They're fast dogs. Very fast. I like those little Scottish Terriers. They're cute. But I've always been a big dog owner. That damn blue dog I had, some bitch, he always would like to go across the street and roll in cow shit. Come back all green. I guess I'm gonna get off here. What time is it? 12:04. I guess I'm off here. Later, gators. She don't want me on sometimes, and when she does that, I just don't get on. Because she don't do it all the time. And she knows what works. She'll realize I'm on here, and she'll get up in a second. I think it's if I'm like, you nasty bitch, God, she just farted and went, who are you, Bing Bong? Who are you? Instant sub, well, who are you? Do I know you? I'm not on Instagram. I mean, I've got one on there, but I mean, I've only got a few videos on it. Somebody's got accounts in my name and shit. I don't know what. I don't care. This world thinks it's so sneaky and sly, and it's really stupid. It's really they're stupid. Okay, this has gotten out of hand. The thing that bothers me is how much these religious leaders around the world and stuff, and the wise men and stuff, have treated, have acted. Because I've seen people coming around here. I've seen a lot of people come around here. That is, but it's okay. But it is very rude. And I think God very much frowns upon shit like that. He does. Putting yourselves up on a pedestal, buddies. Putting themselves up on a pedestal like they're better than the common people. They're not. They're not. That fucking pisses me off worse than anything. Piss me off royally. You know what I mean? Give a fuck who they think they are. And I know I'm not, really getting anywhere bitching about it, but it's letting the world know, these idiots, what they've done and how long they've been fucking doing it. And they've killed all of God's people, and this is sick. This is sick. This was the sick part. Has me madder than hell. I don't care who you fucking are. You're gonna act like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. If you're my damn daughter, if you're my cousin, I don't give a shit. Right is right and wrong is wrong. But sometimes the truth has been manipulated and you gotta dig a little deep to see the truth. Because you can't just go by what you see sometimes. I'm telling you straight the fuck up. And I've had one of them situations, you see. But I'm gonna tell you something. When I come down here and I said, hey, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. And instead of listening to me, they sent cops around me, and harassed me all that time. Just stupid. Stupid. I couldn't go out to the state parks even without them motherfuckers coming out there. I wasn't gonna have it. Idiots. Purity idiots. Got me mad. Kind of like my cousin Johnny B always said, well, you shouldn't have made her mad. You wouldn't have a problem if you hadn't have made her mad. Now you've made her mad and we've all got a problem. So I yelled at everybody involved. I was one of those people. That was in my drinking days. And I'd jump on every fucking one of them back then. Because I was drunk. But Johnny B, he always had my back. Always had my back. Even if I was the one at fault, he'd just say, well, you shouldn't have bothered her. Didn't matter what I was doing. I feel bad. I mean, I busted Bill in the head with fucking whiskey cup. I mean, I busted him hard. Damn. So once something like that would happen, though, it'd kind of like jar me to my senses, and I'd stop. But once I got mad, and it was drinking. Because I don't believe in violence. I think violence is stupid, and that's what's happened to our fucking world. All this violence over greed. It ain't violence protecting the people. No, it's not. None of this has been over protecting people. It's all over stupidity and greed. And they know what's been done, and they pretend they don't know. They're acting like they don't have a fucking clue what they've done. Still, they don't know what they've done.